Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says at least 16 people, including kids, have died from historic flooding in his state. Just take a look at this dramatic drone video. It shows houses there almost completely submerged underwater. The governor says it will likely take years to recover as rescue crews are still looking for survivors.
We have already gone door to door and around to try to evacuate as many people who are willing to go. If you're still there, why don't you go find a friend, a relative, somebody to stay with, go to a hotel, just get somewhere safe. We don't want to lose any more people than we have to.
Meanwhile, more flooding ravaged an already soaked St. Louis, which saw record rainfall earlier this week, and Las Vegas streets were also drenched overnight. 3 million people remain under flood alert today. NBC News meteorologist Michelle Grossman is tracking where the storm system is heading next. But first, we begin in Kentucky with NBC News correspondent Jesse Kirsch. Jesse, the governor says the death toll is in fact likely to climb. I mean, it's unfortunate, the stories we're hearing coming out of Kentucky. What is the latest on the response and the rescue efforts that are underway right now?
Yeah, we know from officials that close to 300 people have been rescued in one way. We know that there have been airlifts as well. About 100 is the estimate on airlifts. But all of these numbers right now are estimates, Morgan. And part of that, I think, is because of something that we are experiencing, as well as all the people who live here. And that is that there is a really tough time getting a cell phone signal right now. And so people might be trapped right now, alive but trapped, and trying to reach out to officials. So we don't know the extent of how many people might be trying to get help right now. And I'm standing right on the edge of where the floodwaters are right now. We are in Jackson, Kentucky, and about a quarter of a mile that way, there is a dam, which officials are keeping a close eye on because they're worried that dam might break. And if that dam fails, they're worried about over 100 homes, as well as businesses and churches and a school also being completely wiped out. And again, we know of 16 people confirmed dead, according to the governor. But that number is expected to go up dramatically. And the governor says there are children among those killed so far. And he's expecting that we will wind up seeing entire families that unfortunately have been lost. Just up the road from where we are now on our ride into Jackson, we came across a home with a man and woman sitting on the upper floor of a home. And they're essentially sitting on an island right now. And I asked them if they're going anywhere, if they're going to try to leave. And they said there's nowhere to go. Hotels are sold out in the area. They're just sitting it out. Their bottom floor, they say, is waist deep in water, and we could see it from the outside. They're sitting on their upper balcony, and they have a dog that was just running around on the fenced-in balcony up there. So that is the reality here. And again, what you're looking at right now are buildings halfway up with water still flowing through here. And if you didn't see the buildings, if you didn't see the electric poles, if you didn't see the lamps down there, you would think I am standing on the edge of a river right now. But this is clearly what is supposed to be a neighborhood of some kind. We know there are businesses right over there. I don't know what kinds of buildings these are, whether they're homes, industrial, what not, but we are looking at land that has been completely overtaken by these floodwaters. And, of course, more rain is expected to be coming through here.
All right, Jesse Kirsch. I mean, it is just devastating to see not only people, as you mentioned, waiting for help, but just the images of looking at their entire lives, their entire possessions, all sort of reduced to this flooded rubble there. Thanks for bringing us their stories, because they are important. Thank you, Jesse.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.